An early rise sees us on the train to Aurangabad. India has the largest rail network in the world, and tonight we're going from Mumbai to Aurangabad, and as per usual you run into some really interesting people. Don't you reckon? Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We love Indian Railways. We have travelled to a lot of places, India and abroad, but travelling in Indian train is a pleasure trip.
We love our country.
Hello.
Aurangabad is 390 kilometres inland from Mumbai, and it takes around 9 hours on the train. As much as I'd like to look around Aurangabad, that is not why we are here. The Ellora caves and the Ajanta caves are the main attractions in these parts. To get to Ellora, you can find a rickshaw driver in Aurangabad, and they'll wait for you and bring you back the same afternoon. Now, if you're a mad cave and sculpture fanatic, you could easily spend all day here, but for the average person, 4 to 5 hours should do you nicely. There are 34 caves in all. 12 are of the Buddhist Mahayana sect from the 6th to the 8th centuries AD, 17 Hindu shrines from the 6th to the 9th century, and the remaining 5 are all Jain from the 9th century. The caves stretch for 2 kilometres along a high basalt cliff face, and the caves all face west, so the afternoon is the best time for those magic hour photos. The highlight of the Ellora caves would have to be the awe-inspiring Kalesa temple, believed to have been started around 760 AD. It is an architectural wonder. The thing that I find amazing about this place is that it actually once was a massive rock. What they've done is they've actually started to dig from the top down, and now it's a good 32 metres deep. It's estimated that the job of quarrying its 3 million cubic feet of rock must have taken at least 100 years. The fact that 3 major religions created retreats and temples all side by side perfectly illustrates the spirit of tolerance of ancient India. You can see why they built these temples here. The surroundings are absolutely beautiful. You could almost sit here all day. And they make a great backdrop for a day out with the family. After the day in Ellora, it's back to Aurangabad for the night. We stumbled across an outdoor clothing market and stocked up on some warmer clothes. I think you'd be better off not knowing where all these clothes came from. Don't ask, don't tell. Just next door, I got a lesson on how to make a 2-minute omelette. Up in the morning, we take off to the Ajanta caves. Unlike the trip to Ellora, you'll need a car to get to Ajanta from Aurangabad. It's a 2-hour trip to travel the 100 kilometres. Once you arrive at the car park, you then jump on a bus to take you there. The first Buddhist cave monuments at Ajanta date from the 2nd and 1st centuries BC. During the 5th and 6th centuries AD, many more caves were added to the original group. Their rediscovery was accidental and very dramatic. In 1819, a British hunting party happened to visit the valley on an expedition. They only sighted the highest facade of cave number 10, as the whole area was heavily overgrown by the surrounding forest. Unlike the Ellora caves that are Buddhist, Hindu and Jain, these caves at Ajanta are all Buddhist. They're most famous for their fresco paintings inside the caves. The paintings and sculptures of Ajanta are considered to be masterpieces of Buddhist religious art. Paintings of the Buddha are beautifully complemented by paintings of everyday life at Ajanta. There are 29 caves in total. 5 of them were temples and 24 were monasteries. They were thought to have been used as monastic retreats and occupied by some 200 monks, scholars, pupils and artists.